Waco, Magnolia Market at the Silos is 2 city blocks artfully designed to inspire. And we are going to give you a tour of all it has to offer. Our host during this adventure is Jordy Barksdale. It is so nice to spend time with you.
Thank you. We're so glad you guys are here. This is really fun.
The last time I was here was 5 years ago.
Gotcha.
It's a totally different place. You all have been busy.
Yeah, we have. Thankfully, in the last year, we've been able to expand this experience a ton and provide a ton more for our guests that didn't exist last time you were here.
Would you kind of talk me through some of the different shops that people see when they come through here?
Yeah, so this summer we were able to expand into 6 different curated shops. And what this offered our guests was just an additional space to experience Joanna's selection of products. And so a few of our more popular ones is VBNMA, which is French for Life Well Loved. And it focuses on bath and body things for your home.
I was so impressed how unique each individual store was. I mean, one was just dedicated to writing and painting.
Yeah, for books and paper, we believe in the importance of journaling and articulating what is important and sending notes to people, and the benefit of being readers and being learners. And so there's opportunity in each of those to tell a greater story for what our brand hopes to be about.
I really liked walking into the store that just looked like Chip. I was like, yeah, I wonder if he picked everything in here that is for sale.
Yeah, so that's been a fun expansion of what was originally our Chip's Corner inside the Magnolia Market. And so in that area, we know that we have a ton of guests that are male who want to come, and they spend a ton of time on our grounds.
There is a church on the property.
There is.
What is the story?
It's an unbelievable opportunity for our guests to have a beautiful place that tells a story on the property that's temperature controlled and that's not a business unit. The goal is truly an empty, beautiful space. This church was originally located about a mile from here at the Silos. It was built in 1894, and it had been abandoned for a few decades. And so Chip and Joanna's, their heart behind this space was to kind of breathe new life into it, to create this kind of refuge place for people to go and rest and reflect here on the property.
And just outside it is a ballpark.
So Katy Ballpark is beautiful. It is an ode to the old Katy Park. Katy Park actually existed here in Waco. It was built in 1905, and it was a minor league stadium. One of our favorite bits of history is that Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig played an exhibition game there on that field. And so if you look at old pictures, where home plate is for Katy Ballpark is where home plate was for Katy Park. So we've got imprints of Babe Ruth's cleats right there at home plate. He was a lefty, so you can stand on home plate. But yeah, Katy Ballpark is a place that we definitely want to continue to expand and invite people in.
That was a good one.
The concession stands has been this perfect addition to what is the ballpark experience.
I have a baseball cap full of Bluebell vanilla ice cream.
And I have a custom cup from the concession stand full of ice cold Diet Coke.
Both are absolutely delicious. And I think this is the perfect seat to watch some real professionals play baseball.
Oh, nailed it.
For all things food at Magnolia, the Chief Operating Officer of Food is Becky Shepard. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you.
The bakery. It's so delicious, celebrating 5 years. What can people expect when they visit?
The bakery is full of classics. You know, your classic cinnamon roll, the very best cupcake, the cookie that you've been searching for.
So far, we tried the chocolate chip cookies. And also, I don't know if it's like a double chocolate cookie, but it had chocolate chips.
The brownie cookie.
Oh my God!
So good, so good. It's like a brownie meets the perfect cookie all together.
And they married each other, and
Yes.
they're like living in bliss that they're gonna now share with everybody else. That is what comes to my mind when I eat that.
And it has like the crispy edges, but like the soft center, and yes, all the things.
I usually like to start with dessert, but you have so many other food options here on the property, like all those food trucks.
Yeah, well, Kristen, I'll tell you, it is okay if you start with dessert. There's no rules. But if you wanted to go and get lunch, we have a slew of options, a whole food truck park. Three of which we own and operate here on the property. We have a brand new one called Maggie's Sweet Shop.
So Maggie's is hand pies.
Chocolate. I have the key lime pie. Key lime pie. pie. I guess so.
Think like the perfect handheld pie.
So good. I was expecting it to be fried, but it's baked. It's sweet, but not too sweet.
Sopapilla is one of our best sellers there.
I love sopapillas. It's like a sopapilla, but with a little custard in the middle.
If I'm in need of some caffeine, you have just the spot.
We do. Press is our coffee shop, and if you look at our places, they all have like a very different feel. And if you walk into Press, it feels like things slow down. It feels like an old library. It feels a little bit New York. Really good lattes, really good espresso. It smells good, feels good. It's a fun place to have a meeting. It's also fun just to grab your afternoon pick-me-up.
Our executive producer Jessica took one for the team and she tried this little chocolate cake concoction filled with cream.
Yes, what Jessica had is the Magnolia Press chocolate cake.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
It is delicious, and all of our pastries that we're serving here on the property, those are all made by our team here in Waco.
I appreciate the opportunity to take a little bit of Magnolia home with me. Tell me about the market. It's huge.
It is huge. The Magnolia Market, yeah, so we opened that in October of 2015. This whole building used to be part of the Brazos Valley Cotton Oil Company. And the original idea is like, we would have a smaller sales floor and the whole back of house would just be storage. And then we realized that's no fun. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And so inside the Magnolia Market, you'll see a lot of our signature and souvenir items. It's also a lot of vases and florals and things for your kitchen and your home, different accent pieces. And that selection is curated by Joanna. This is something that she's passionate about. We're really thoughtful with what Joanna is, what her heart is toward and what she's seeing as worth putting in your house to make it your home.
This is my first time being in the Magnolia Home store.
Yeah.
Talk me through what we can find here.
Yeah, Magnolia Home, also brand new to us. It is for the first time in our brand been able to showcase the entire room set. So what happened was folks would see our brand on TV and they wanted to not just buy certain pieces, but they also wanted to see kind of the whole room experience. And so thankfully you can come sit on the couch, feel it, touch the rug, see the size of the piece for your wall, take pictures of it, find inspiration. And that's our heart here, is that you'll come and find inspiration to create in your house what feels like a home for you.
We've had just the most amazing time appreciating all of the details and the love and the warmth that comes in every aspect of the Magnolia brand. What is the goal here? Because you all are doing it really well.
Thank you, that's so kind. There's a lot of goals here. I will tell you, the thoughtfulness and the details is what stands us apart. Our goal is for guests to come, find inspiration, find a place for connection, making memories, meeting with a friend, coming to celebrate an anniversary, a birthday, to get engaged. All of it we see all the time. We want to be a part of people's stories, and we want people's stories to really, really matter. And so if we can be a place in downtown Waco for connection and relationships and inspiration, we're winning.
Jordy, thank you so much. It was a pleasure spending time with you, and we have just loved visiting Magnolia.
Yes, thank you for being here. It means a lot.
To plan your trip, check out the Magnolia team on social media @Visit Magnolia.